Oh, wow. There goes one.
I'm gonna grab it. It is so cool how we make them.
Welcome to AdventureFun.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out what's inside each one of these Hero of Goo Jitsus, all 15 plus the big Supagoo, because, well, he's got big beads in there, but if you remember when he squishes, does his fireball, there's some cool stuff in there. Now, I don't recommend that you do this, because I don't know if any of this stuff is like dangerous or whatever. So I do have my gloves ready to cut into these and find out what makes up these Heroes of Goo Jitsu. And then not only that, but remember, each one of them has a treat inside. And in the last video, when we went through all of them, we found treats in almost all of them. There's one or two we couldn't find any. So perhaps maybe we'll find it, like Simian. We couldn't find a treat inside of him at all. When we cut him open, we find out the texture, what it's really like inside. Perhaps we'll find that hidden treat. And then we'll wash them off and we can get a closer look at all of them too. So to get started, we'll just pick one. Let's do Wolfpain. Okay, Wolfpain. Let's give him a cut. Let's get to him, find out what's inside of him. Oh, I wonder if it's easier just to give him a poke. And you know what, guys? We've been playing with these Heroes of Goo Jitsus a lot. They're wearing and breaking down. They're even getting dirty. And one is actually broken open a little bit, so they're about to pop anyways. You might as well just go inside and find out what oh, I forgot some of these have liquid in them. Ah, okay. Maybe I ought to put on my gloves anyways as I open them up. It's probably a good idea. Wow, I didn't know Wolfpain was gonna blow like that, but I washed my hands, I put on my gloves, so we'll proceed with caution. And I forget, I mean, that looks like water, but still, we're trying to be as cautious as possible. Now all this water comes pouring out. There we go. Now we can get most of them to come out now. Look at all those Scooby snacks. All these doggy bones. So we got everything here, except I'm not seeing the treat. Oh, I'm losing a bone. Okay. Well, we'll get a close-up of the treat. I think it was in his... Did we find it in his... Oh, there we go. Okay, there's his treat. So it's all water and bones. Them bones, them bones, them dry bones. Oh, they're wet bones. Yeah, and so you see, these bones are like totally hard, just like you feel when you squish Wolfpain. I mean, that's cool. You got some cool bones there. There's Wolfpain, there's his treat. Next, let's go from Pantaro. Yeah, he's gonna be total paint, right? Now, so I don't make the same mistake twice, I'm gonna just do a little poke. Just a little poke just to get that pressure out so it doesn't squirt me. Okay, there we go. All right, now, oh, look at that. Oh man, that's like, look at that. Whoa, that is cool. That kind of smells a little bit, kind of reminds me of paint. Let's try to cut him open completely. See if we can find his treat. Oh, wow. Yeah, if you got this on the carpet, whoa, that's spooky. Oh, where in the world are we going to find it in here? Because we did find Pantaro. He did have a treat inside him. Oh, I feel it. It's in his arm. It's coming out. Unless I want to cut it, but I'll squish it out through. Here it comes. Ah, where is it? There it is. It's coming. There it is. It's right there. Okay, we're gonna have to wash that off. Oh wow, look at that. That's what you're squishing.
Is it like frosting? What is it?
It totally smells like paint. It just not a normal kind of paint, I guess. Hey, finger painting, yay! It's like, it's just all over, I can't get it off. If you were playing this in the front room and break it open, oh man, your days of getting anything from mom and dad with Pantaro are over. So I'm gonna wash this off. Wow, that was tough. We just only done 2 and it's like, it's a mess. Okay, who's next? Spongy Brawler. Okay. Okay, and on this one, remember, it's got sponges in it, so probably absorbing the water, but still, I don't want to get shot at, so I got my safety glasses on, as it were. And I'm going to make just a tiny incision here, and hopefully not squeeze it too much, so when it starts leaking, it doesn't shoot me in the face. but that does have sponges in it. Okay, so far so good. Oh, that is sponges. Yeah, really cool looking too. And I'll get the other side. Yeah, they're like tons of square sponges, like SpongeBob SquarePants. Well, I'll see that. There you go. It looks like some sort of cherry flavored Kool-Aid, but don't drink this stuff, obviously. And here comes the treat. It's in his footsies. Let's get it out. And there's the treat.
Cool. What is it?
That's a little bear.
Gummy bear.
So, just a bunch of sponges here. That's all it is. Squeeze it, and all the red goo comes out. Okay, sand, Viper, Sand Strike. So we got sand in this one. Thank you. This ought to be a lot easier. Now, we only have one of these, because they just come in 2 packs. Oh, look at that. His sand is yellow. Now, remember when we opened up Sahario, he had orange sand, which was super cool. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is pretty awesome. And you can imagine how hard that would be to squeeze them and stuff, but that's his sand. Let's go for his treat that's inside him. I don't remember. Is it in his hand? Okay, we'll try the arms. It might be in his other hand, and the sand is hard. Wow. Oh, there it is. It was in his hand.
What is it?
Oh, ice cream cone.
Yeah.
And now, since we're going for sand, let's go. Now, we did Sahario, but we can do them again just for the sake if anybody wants to watch the other video or not. Remember, his sand was orange. Yeah, it's really cool looking sand, orange. Oh, there it is. There's his treat. This little thing of grapes. So since we're into sand, let's do the next one, which is Mantor. What color sand do you think he's going to be inside of him? It kind of looks yellow. Oh, it is. Who guessed green? That is cool looking. You couldn't tell by looking in, you know, through the blue filter here. But man, that is cool. I just remember most of them that we found were in the feet, the footsies. Ah, green, yellow sand. So you know you're getting a different colored sand. It's not always the same. Oh, look at this. Okay, so look. You guys remember which colors we have? Oh, let's make a sand castle. Oh, let's see if we can mix them. So what do you guys think? Pretty cool sand, right? Awesome.
I think we should do the monkey guy.
Let's do the monkey guy. Now, he's got skulls in him, right? Now, remember, this has liquid in it too, so if I pop it open at the wrong place, it's going to squirt all over me. So I got my glasses on. I'll just make a little tiny... Whoa! See that? I got shot! Oh, just water everywhere. Yeah, this is just for coolness to see what's in. Oh, there's his treat. Silverback. Here, let me wipe off his treat. Silverback, you want to see his skulls? There's like lots of them. And it feels really hard, just like Wolfpain's bones. They're just white and they're just totally hard. Super cool. Speaking of the bones, we've got Rockjaw, who's got a bunch of teeth inside of him, so I gotta be careful because every time I cut these guys open, they just come out and they shoot me. So I'm gonna start up here and pinch it, and then once that pressure gets released, it's gonna shoot out if I'm not super careful. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna turn them over and then just kind of squeeze that water out, right? So Jacob's getting his gloves on, Caleb's got his gloves on. They wanna come in and feel it. They think this is super cool. So are you guys ready for Rockjaw? You ready to find out what's inside him?
Oh, ooh, cool.
What do you guys see?
Green teeth.
Green teeth. Okay, I want to try to get his treat out. Those green teeth look super cool. It's the same feel that they have for those Wolfpain for the bones and for Silverback for the skulls. And they're green. Oh, there's the treat.
It's a soda bottle.
Yeah, it's a soda bottle. So he was walking along one day, he's like, and he's just a normal croc, just like, you know, I'm just normal like anybody else. Let me have this super, and he started drinking, and then he got his Goo Power, and then he got all these choppers, he got all these teeth.
A ton of teeth.
Let's do these guys since they're all watery. They're kind of tough. I'm gonna try to. Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
It's really gooey. And look at all those little reflective slivers of paper, sparkles.
Yeah.
And you see how like that's just kind of like it's not really water, a little bit more oily.
Wait.
Here it is.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking that wouldn't be like a toy until.
Okay, we gotta wipe this off here. And Tygor has what? What's this right here? Is it Licorice, Swizzler? I mean, you had the other one from Mantor, and it looked like a mini piece of Swizzler, but this one's a bigger piece. So Blazagon. How am I gonna open him up without him shooting me? Oh, here he comes. All these fun little balls. Orange balls. Look at those.
Oh, Orbeez.
Orbeez? They look like little mini fish balls.
They are breakable.
Oh, there we go. What we get, guys?
Lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop.
Oh, lollipop. Can you take one and try to squish it in your hand? Oh man, these are slippery.
Oh yeah, they're Orbeez. That's why they're squished.
So you can't squish them. No, let's do this then. Let's see if we can get one with the scissors. I'm gonna try to cut one of these guys open if I can. Oh, see, I sliced one, and look, it's just a total Orby. Look at this one. Yeah, so this one's sliced.
Oh yeah.
But they feel really cool, and it's better when they're inside, when you don't get them all over you.
That Orbeez?
Oh yeah, these are a lot bigger Orbeez. These are huge Orbeez. Now, oh man. Oh, did you hear that? It just went, it had a lot of like air in there. Look at that. Oh, those are coming out. Okay.
Oh, those are ginormous.
Oh boy, now, oh yeah, these are ginormous. Oh wow. There goes one.
It is so cool how they make them. Oh, there's one.
I gotta get his treat in there. There's so many. See the different sizes? You can see them right here. I'll try to cut it. Oh yeah, see that? Okay, we're going in. Cover me. Oh, there's the treat, I can see it. But there's billions of Orbeez in the way, just billions of them. Oh.
Oh,
You need to do that.
trillions, billions, sexillions.
Okay, where's my little lollipop? Oh, they're just Orbeez all over the place. Yeah, there's a light in there. It flashes down through his head. See that? There's the light in its head. See the light? So that's what that little LED light just flashes through all these Orbeez and makes it look super cool. Yeah. Are you guys ready to find out what's in there? Okay, look at this. Look at that. So Mom was right. We could open this up. Hold on.
Wait, is it a ball?
And look at this. Hold on.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's crazy. That's cray-cray.
That's the inside of that fireball that you can squeeze.
Oh, that's ray-ray.
Okay, stand back. Look at that. Okay, it's totally detached now.
You guys, look, he just took it out.
No! Can I feel?
That's so. Okay, hold on. That is so cool looking.
I feel it.
Look at that. So look, it turns like red when you squeeze it, right, guys?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it's just orange.
So it's like there's something in there.
That
it's
is so cool
a
looking.
ball of pink glitter, and then it just goes to a normal orange ball. Now turn. It's like a.
Hold on, everybody's got to have a turn. You have a turn. Our audience needs a turn. Oh, that's a good squeeze. That's so cool.
That's cool. That is hot.
Do we want to cut this open?
Okay, I want to fill it.
Okay, guys. Here, let me see it. Okay, now stand back, as if this stuff blows. Okay. Oh, man, this stuff. I'm not sure about this one. Let me just try to do it from an angle. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Okay. So you see that? That's just like, see all this stuff, guys? It's all glittery, kind of like a, they got some sort of like, it's not glitter inside, but it's a shiny, kind of like a girly fingernail polish that's very liquidy. That's awesome.
What I think that looks so
okay.
Cool.
So we have left, we have our ultra rare. Now he's got the same paint color as Pantaro. So I assume it's the same stuff, but we didn't find any treat in him. We'll open up him last. The last few that we have are these guys right here. So let's do him.
Yeah,
Scorpius. So that's what we're getting. It's like, it's probably like slime, green slime, right guys? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we try it now.
It's slime, don't worry. It's no color.
Now that is alien stuff. So it's not paint, because that paint stuck to everything. We got this green slime here.
You have your gloves on. It's time for you to
hug it, squeeze it, and call it George.
Hug it, squeeze it, call it George.
Now we got to find his. Did you do that?
No.
So we're doing him inside out to make sure. Ew.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really slimy and it's hard to get it all out.
Yeah, it's a hard toy.
So I wonder if the treat is in his arms. Did we find any treats at all? Oh wait, you found something. It was stuck way up in his neck.
The toy!
Okay, so we found the treat for our evil villain dude. Okay, what's next? Glitter. We're going glitter. Should we do now, out of all these, he's the easiest to pull. So should we do the toughest first, then the weakest, or should we go from the weakest? Let's do the toughest.
Yeah, I was thinking, let's do this.
And there's this treat right there, which was either like Caleb said Jello, or it's a bunt cake.
Bunt cake.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. When it's open, that was so cool and stuff.
Look at that.
In plastic, it's not cool.
Oh, wow.
I want to touch it so much. This is my favorite.
That is so cool. This is the coolest one by far.
Yeah, this is my
Oh
coolest
my gosh.
one by far.
Wow.
I want to know what it feels
This is
like.
what Infinity.
Okay, I want to try to, oh man. Like,
I guess
it's taffy. Oh, look at that.
Wait, can I
It's
go?
taffy.
Of course, yeah. Oh, it feels like so much taffy.
Look, he shreds 20 times his size. Okay, don't get it all over. Ugh.
This was my new favorite. This
Wow.
feels so much like taffy.
And the glittery stuff, isn't that just cool?
Okay, I think this is rated,
G for goo.
Rated I man, this is fun to play with.
It is cool. I tell you, this is my favorite one so far. Okay, so there's that little bunk cake. Now, when I did the review on Goo Jitsus, when it came to Simian, I thought that there was no treat inside of him. Well, I was wrong, because some of you pointed out in the comments that it was in his head. That didn't really occur to me that it was actually there. Well, technically not in his head, but if you look at the clip, or you want to go back and watch it yourself, I'll show you the clip here. Did you see that? It was actually just below his head, but above his body. I thought it was a ring that connected their heads to their bodies, so I didn't think anything of it. I mean, what was I looking for? And so it was a donut. And I didn't realize that until I went back and looked at the footage, and I'm like, ah, yeah, that's it. Which I want to give a shout out to Moose. When you put treats inside of these Goo Jitsus, make sure it's obvious, like this guy right here, where he's got a donut you can see, and not in some, well, it was obscure to me. Besides us kids that are getting older, we gotta now have glasses going, where is that? So, we're good. We just had to do a replay and find out, and thanks to your comments, well, we now know that it was there all along. So without missing it right here, let's go ahead and open them up. Look at that. You can see the donut just, oh, the donut actually looks like it stretches too. Look at that. It's a stretchy, it looks like a Fruit Loop. It's not a donut, it's a Fruit Loop. It's a stretchy one. That is cool. Okay, so this is just so fun. Before we cut them open, let's get some good use out of them. Okay, let's really find out what this is that's so stretchy inside of them. And we already cut them open before, so it's the same texture. We just want to get to the Fruit Loop or donut. Oh, well, that went fairly easy, but you can, oh, that's just so cool. I just love feeling it again. I mean, look at that. And then let's pull this out. I don't know, maybe Simian in this one seems a little bit easier to work with. Oh, okay. Now maybe, I'll go clean this up, this donut, but this is what it looks like so far without being cleaned up. I mean, like you really care, I guess, but... And the donut stretches! The Fruit Loop! Look how cool that is. Oh man, that's just awesome stuff. I don't know if it's safe to play outside of this. I mean, if it was, that would just be such a cool feeling. Just, and you can see inside it. Look how cool that looks. Whoa! Oh man. What a cool dude. Simian's one of my favorites. Okay, let's get to the donut. I'll go clean it up. Okay, that's what it looks like right there. I think what's going to give it away as a donut is when I flip it over.
Let's see.
Look, it's got sprinkles. Do you see little sprinkles there? I'm assuming that's sprinkles. I think it's more of a donut now that I've seen the other side of this. Okay, let's open up Graplock, the one who's the easiest to pull out of all of them. Now, once it gets on the scissors, it's all over. Oh, look at that.
Very pretty.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get much out of there because it's so adhering. Oh, you know what?
I thought he had a treat.
Oh, he does.
He does. And what does this look like to you guys?
I don't know, some volleyball.
I'll tell you what I think it looks like. Kind of goes with his diaper. I didn't look, and it was hidden up way in the back of his neck here, right up here, and that's why I couldn't find it last time in the reveal. You want to come see it?
What is it?
I'll tell you what I think it is. It looks like a little rattler. It goes with his diapers.
Goes with his diaper.
Because that doesn't look like a sucker, but it's supposed to be a treat, so maybe it's a rattler pop. Now remember, guys, in the ultra rare, we couldn't find any treat.
Oh!
So let's open this up. I bet this is the same as Pantaro. Oh god, these scissors are like hammered. I don't know if I can use it to cut them open. Okay, with each cut, I'm losing his resellability. Yeah, I might need new scissors. Oh my gosh.
You know what? That's Ice Age blood!
Oh, he does have a toy. He does have a treat. It looks like a frostbite. I'll tell you. We finally found it. It's pink too.
Mom, what is that?
That's his inside.
Is that elephant toothpaste? What is it?
Bleeds blue.
But
No,
Mom, it's not
Ice
pink
Age.
because it's not watery at all.
It's Ice Age blood.
Oh, what is that?
It's like frosting, huh?
Oh, that was so cool.
Okay, hold on. I mean, we saw that and you couldn't miss it because it was pink. That was cool. It's just the same thing we found in Pantaro. Now this is cool because we found the treat in Frostbite. And we couldn't because we kept squeezing it. And I will tell you, it is a pretty small treat. And when you squeeze it, it doesn't have the firmness like these other treats do or the thickness. So you could have found this, but this one is a little bit hard. And I think even with the color being pink. What is that, bud?
Popsy.
I'm going to make a suggestion to Moose Toys that you market Frostbite Popsicles Ultra Rare, Ultra Good, Ultra Tasty. Buy now, Frostbite Popsicles. So look, you think you could find that in here? Because with the darkness of it, and look, when you push on it, it's really small, and so when you're pinching to find it, unless you really feel around in it, that's going to be hard to find. So guys, if you have an Ultra Rare Frostbite, go ahead and squish them around, and you should find this. That is so cool. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe we did this to Frostbite.
Mom?
But you know what? He was starting to break open over here anyway, so we thought, let's just do the reveal and just cut him open. He's breaking open because we played with him a lot and squoze him. Okay guys, quick recap on all the treats that we found. Wow. So guys, which one's your favorite treat out of all of them? Mine's this one because he's the ultra rare Frostbite.
And we didn't even know he had one.
Okay, Caleb likes the popsicle from Frostbite. Buy one now. It's delicious. And then what's your favorite treat, Jacob? Oh, this one. The Rattler Pop and then the big lollipop. This is cool, guys. These are the treats. So this is the end of Series 1, and they have 3 waves in Series 1 for Goo Jit Zu. Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3. I can show you what was in each wave, and with that, we'll wave goodbye. Now, a few of you made comments that we want to address as part of the opening of these Goo Jit Zus and what's inside of them. One made the comment about what's inside of them that you can find out by looking on the back of their heads because it'll be in fine print. Now, it's not on the back of Tygor, and it's not on the back of his head of Blazagon, but if I show you the newer packaging, well, it's a new package of Blazagon. You can see it's on your left-hand side, my right-hand side. It's got tiny text that tells you what's inside of them. It says, all new material, content gel beads, synthetic rubber pellets, or like little tiny Orbeez. Like, for example, who's the other one right here? Like, I'm curious about Pantaro. He's got the same contents as the Rare Frostbite. And this one says for Pantaro, all new material, content, clay, synthetic rubber pellet. And then Frostbite, and so on the back of his head, if you want to find out what's inside of him, it's the same stuff that's in Pantaro, and it reads, all new material, content, clay, synthetic rubber pellet. That was the first thing we noticed, and then something else happened. Another one of you made a comment about these 2-packs, about how they glow in the dark. Now, I thought it was only the evil villains that glowed in the dark because the color green is the international sign of like, hey, I glow. And then these other two, I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. And on the front, it says glows in the dark, and it's over both of these green guys too. So that made sense. I just didn't think anything of these heroes glowing in the dark as well, Thrash and Tygor. And I guess if you look at the back, and I really thought through it more, is that you'll see that these guys look like they're glowing, both of them. And so, guess what? That not only do the evil dudes glow in the dark that we covered, but also I want to show you that the good guys glow in the dark too. Now, it's only in the 2-packs, and so when you get a single pack of a good guy, he's not going to glow. He doesn't have the same glowy stuff. And you know what's going to be cool that we want to check out here is what actually glows. Is it the skin or is it the insides? Now, before I go any further, I picked these up at the store. I noticed that when I don't know why, but I started punching him like, oh yeah, there's Tygor, he's all squishy, right? And because like Tygor, here, he's also squishy, right? And if you notice the difference between the 2 Tygors, one's more orangey than the other. And so I'm like, oh, that's not as colorful, but they're both squishy. And then I decided for some reason to poke, because they had a few packages there at the store, to poke him, and I'm like, wait a second, what's going on with this guy? Because notice, if you can see, he's not squishy. I have to poke him in, and you see how it just kind of settles inside there? Well, what gives it away is down below. Look at this. In this package, it says, I'm squishy. That's Tygor. And then over here, instead of squishy, it says, I'm super stretchy. You have 2 different Tygors that glow in the dark, one squishy and one super stretchy. I mean, so guys, you gotta collect all 3. And I don't know about this because I could say maybe for Rockjaw versus Thrash, that Thrash is maybe squishy and super stretchy, but put it in the comments below. If you came across a different variety of Thrash here, let me know. But man, this is so cool. So now I have 3 different Tygors all together because you have one that's super orange, the other 2 that aren't as orangey, but one is squishy like Tygor here, and the other one is super stretchy, but the one that's squishy like Tygor over here does not glow like this Tygor in the 2-pack over here. So let's go ahead and open these up. Okay, so here's our first glow in the dark. It's gonna be Thrash, and hey, okay. So which one of these guys glows in the dark? Well, we got some flashlights we're just gonna put over him. So we're gonna charge him up, then we're gonna turn off the light, and you'll see that only the 2-pack Thrash will glow in the dark and not the other Thrash. So the one on your left, my right, is the one that's not supposed to glow in the dark. Go! See that? Super cool! The good guy does glow in the dark! Awesome! Now let's cut him open and see what happens. Is it his skin or the inner goo that glows in the dark? Okay, we gotta charge this guy up here. Get him ready for surgery. All right, let's put him on the table here. And let's cut him open. Let's cut around his waist. And then we'll be able to find out if it's the skin or the goo inside. Okay, let's charge it up. Okay, put in the comments below right now if you think it's going to be the skin or the inner goo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's the skin that glows. Hey, give me my legs back. So now that we found out that the skin glows, we're good. I was going to open up all of them and have them glow in the dark, but once you find out one glows in the dark, it kind of makes sense to me. I mean, really, does the sand glow? No, it's the skin. But I thought it was only going to be the green ones that glow here, but actually, they actually got the different colors to glow, and they glow green too. Okay, so let's go ahead and just hit the lights and put the lights on both these and see them both glow in the dark, because, well, we know that Thrash glows in the dark. He's a good guy, and so should Tygor. So let's take a quick look and charge up their skins. Both for the Squishy on your right, my left, and the Stretchy on my right, your left. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, look, there's Tygor. He's the Stretchy over here, he's the Squishy over here. And they don't seem to like light up or glow as much. Go. Yeah, Thrash really does a good job at glowing. Wait a second. I gotta get his little treat out. I can't leave that alone in him. Now all his Goo Power's gone. Should we see if it glows in the dark? Oh, yeah, let's charge it up. Yeah, well, it's the skin that glows in the dark. Well, let's find out. I'll just cup it to my hands and go, oh man, that is so cool. I can't see a thing. So now let's do this. Let me go ahead and cut open the third version of Tygor and see what he's like, because, you know, when we open up the other ones, so here we go. There's Simian, I'm Stretchy. And there's Thrash, he's Stretchy. And then here's Diaper Boy, or Graplock. He's got his gym shorts on. He's also super Stretchy. So just how stretchy are they? Remember how we lined these up as far as the stretch powers, that the hardest one to stretch was Thrash. He was the hardest one. And then it was by Simian, second to the hardest, then the easiest was Graplock. So we'll figure out, now we'll have to rearrange this and find out just what Tygor is. If he's fourth place in the middle or harder to stretch than Thrash. So let's go ahead and open them up. Now, it's the stretchy guy right here. Put him over there. He's pretty easy. He's pretty easy to stretch. He's definitely not like Thrash. I'm gonna say he's not as easy as Graplock, because when I pulled Graplock, he just boom, you know. He's a little as firm as Simian, so I'd say maybe he's number 3. Graplock falls to number 4. So the hardest one to stretch is going to be our Thrash. He's number 1, the hardest to stretch. Number 2 is going to be Simian with our donut. Donuts. And then we got number 4 now, because I say number 3, he's easier to stretch than Graplock. Graplock is just, well, he's in diapers, so he's easier to stretch. Okay, let's cut him open, see what's inside. Hey, the doubles as magnifying glasses and also as safety glasses. So let's do this. Now remember, Tygor also had like those metallic strips. And his treat, is it going to be the same? I mean, he's supposed to have like a licorice, or some of you guys called it a Twizzler. And hey guys, which one of you hasn't at one point or time taken their dad's tools apart to figure out how they work or what's inside? I'm just as curious as some of you guys are, so I'm like, what makes this thing tick? What works? What's his Goo Power? Oh, see, he's already gooing the scissors. It's pretty cool stuff, actually. It looks clear. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that the skin glows? I mean, I pretty much proved, or I tried to prove, that when we cut open Thrash here, that it wasn't the inside that glowed, it was the skin, and so I assume it's no different here, but look how cool that is. Whoa. Should we glow them up and see if it's just, look, here, I'll give you a better shot.
It looks like taffy.
It does, it's just kind of corn syrup. That's what it reminds me of, although this doesn't harden, because corn syrup, is pliable when it's warmer, and this is cold and it's still pliable, malleable.
What does it smell like?
Oh, I can't smell anything, but you can see those little, like, I was going to say metallic strips, but the reflective strips and the little rainbow colors. That's pretty cool. So, and you can see on the back right here, it says all new material, content, gel, plastic, film, synthetic rubber pellet. Cool. Okay.
Look at the other guys, they're already glowing.
Oh, yeah. You see Thrash? He's glowing like mad now. I mean, that guy really just glows. Even though he's not on stage, he's just like, ugh, I'm going to glow. Thrash is really super glowing. Okay, you see Tygor? So here's his ooze. It's not his ooze. It's his skin that glows. Okay, let's just finish this and find out where that Goo Power up licorice in Tygor, if he has it. I presume he does. It's in all this goo. Okay, so far no treat. No treat. Oh, what if it's stuffed all the way up in his head here? Oh, can you see that? What if it's all the way up in his head? Because I don't see it anywhere here. Oh, it's not on that foot. Okay, odds are getting worse. Okay. Oh, no.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, it's there. We found his treat. Yay! If you said his, I don't know if it's his left foot or right foot now, but if you said his foot, you're a winner in my book. Thank you. Okay, here we go. There's his treat right there. Whew. You think we can actually get it out of here and clean it up? Oh, you see how stretchy that was? It pulled it really good. Okay, we did it.
Please click on one of these videos for more adventure fun.